Okay, hi guys, welcome to this ASMR video, and it's going to be a bit of a gameplay video. I'm just going to be talking about a bunch of things to do with the game, and not necessarily talking about what I'm doing on screen, but more or less about the game and the designs and what I like about it. And hopefully it is soothing for you. And I'm going to be talking a little bit about the themes of the game, and just some other things. Hopefully it's relaxing. So this game is called Blood, and it came out in 1997 as it was the first release, like a demo version. I remember playing the demo version and loving it, but there was no sound to it for some reason. I don't know, it could have just been my copy that was like that, but it's very fun to play this game, and hitting the zombies, I think they are, they crawl out of the ground and start chasing after you with axes and stuff. The villains in this game are very well done. So this game would have been released after Quake and Doom, and you can really see the influences on this game. But yeah, it's such a violent game, as were most of the games at the time. Very, very violent. And there was a lot of stuff around them concerning, is this too violent for children and things like that. It really has to do with, I guess, the person who is playing the game and their beliefs. Yeah, to someone else this is just like a quest, and you have to kill all these undead people. But I really enjoyed this game, playing it, and when you can decapitate. I know this is all very very gruesome, but you decapitate some of the corpses, and then you can kick their heads around like a soccer ball. Always found that very satisfying. So this game is set, I think it is in limbo or in hell. I don't know, it's all very grim. I'm just going to read the synopsis of the game. So the game follows the story of Caleb, an undead early 20th century gunfighter seeking revenge against the dark god Chernobog. It features a number of occult and horror themes. It's very, very graphic, and the occult, like witchery and demons and stuff to do with hell. There's a lot of hidden. It's a very, very dark game. Blood includes large amounts of graphic violence, a large arsenal of weapons ranging from the standard to the bizarre, and numerous enemies and bosses. The Blood franchise was continued with 2 official expansion packs titled Plasma Pack, developed by Monolith, and Cryptic Passage, developed by Sunstorm Interactive. A sequel titled Blood 2 The Chosen was released on November 25th, 1998. Blah blah blah. I'll just get to the plot. Blood takes place in an unspecified time period. The various levels contain elements from the 1920s, 1930s and 40s, in addition to futuristic and retro-futuristic technologies, and a weird West theme. Many elements are anachronistic, including weapons and pop culture references. I don't think I've got to any of those yet. The sequel, Blood the Chosen, was retroactively dates the game to the year 1928. The backstory is not delineated in the game itself. The player takes on the role of Caleb, once the supreme commander of a cult called the Cabal, worshippers of the forgotten god Chernobog. Known as a merciless gunfighter in the late 19th century American West, Caleb joined the Cabal in 1871 after meeting Ophelia Price, a woman whose husband and son may have been murdered by the members of the Cabal. It is implied that she later became Caleb's lover. Together they rose to the highest circle of the dark cult, the Chosen, until all 4 members of the Chosen were betrayed and killed by Chernobog for unspecified failures. Several years later, Caleb rises from his grave, seeking answers and vengeance. In search of the gargoyle, Chiog, one of Chernobog's minions, Caleb moves to the rail yard and station where he boards the northbound Phantom Express. He fights off the undead which swarm the train, finally stopping the train by blowing up the locomotive. Emerging from the wreckage, cutting through swarms of Cabal loyalists and other creatures, Caleb enters the Great Temple. A teleporter in the temple leads Caleb to Chernobog's lair. This is getting way ahead of the story. I haven't even played that far into the game yet, so I don't want to spoil it. But yeah, it's a very, very violent game, as you can see. I've been listening to a lot of industrial music recently, like Ministry and Marilyn Manson and 9 Inch Nails, and playing this game brings back a lot of memories, very dark themes, but I've kind of finding it pretty cathartic as well. And it's good to tap into the dark elements of life, because life can be very dark. But so I think a lot of people might think, oh yeah, this music or these artworks are very depressing and horror. But actually I find them very liberating, and they kind of use that dark energy that people have, and like depression and misery and stuff, and it's about using that and as a form of energy and getting rid of that energy. I think it's a very, very good art form. I just enjoy listening to it. It kind of, when I rock out to that music, it's very energizing as well. It's like getting rid of the bad energy and replacing it with feeling like liberated almost. And these games as well, I love playing them because they're just very, very straightforward, but also very entertaining. And yeah, I hope this is interesting to you and relaxing at the same time. I'm just trying to come up with different formats that might grow the channel, because I always feel like my channel is stagnating. It's just like nothing ever changes. It's always the same kind of view counts and that. So, tapping into this, I do enjoy video games a lot, so tapping into that might gain more viewers or a bigger audience. I'm always looking at ways of trying to reach bigger audiences, and as is the purpose of being on YouTube. So I enjoy talking about things like this, games and memories of playing these games. I always had fond memories of playing Blood, and it's very, very fast-paced, and it is very nightmarish. So you can't play too much of it, or else you have very bad dreams. But yeah, I hope this was a relaxing video, and trust me, I have literally 30 games that I have played through and have ready to make videos for. All I have to do is record these voiceovers for them, and yeah, I still haven't got around to figuring out how to stream live games and do commentary while I'm playing them. I guess I'm just usually too focused on playing the game. So thanks for watching, and yeah, thank you very much for watching, and like, share, subscribe if you can. It really helps out the channel. Cheers.